What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and in today's video, we taking a look at Go Go Muffin. Yes, Go Go Muffin, a brand new idle game. Now, before we begin, today's video is brought to you by Go Go Muffin. If you like what you see, you don't have to wait all the way until global launch because there is an ongoing closed beta, so definitely download and give that a shot. And in the meantime, don't forget to pre-register using my links below this video, and I'll see you at global launch. Now, don't let the name Go Go Muffin fool you, all right? Go Go Muffin comes from a developer with a long line of prestigery. That's a real word. Don't fact check it and disrespect it. Now, this game developer is called XD Entertainment, XD Global. They've made such games as Slash Party and Sausage Man, also T3 Arena, Torchlight Infinite, and Sword of Convaleria, and a game that I'm going to mention here in a little bit that I'm sure you're going to recognize. But let's go ahead and jump on in. What I want to do really quick is kind of show you what the early game looks like, and then we'll jump into my character. Now, when you first log into the game, you have a few different options, right? You have the Sword Bearer, you have the Wayfarer. These are gonna be your class options. The Scholar, the Shadow Lash, that's who I chose. And then you have the Acolyte. So when you pick your class, once again, we'll just pick who I chose here. There are male and female options, so not to worry. We got our little husbando. Can I call him a husbando? I don't know if he's of age. But he comes out there, does his little swirly attacks there with his horns, his cute horns, and then you can change him to the female model as well. And it also gives you a little preview of some of their advanced classes. Yes, this is going to be one of those games where you can actually change your class over time. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We'll show you some gameplay here. Here's my level 32 Shadow Lash, and this is Go Go Muffin. So just like in most idle games, as you're offline, you are going to accrue resources. You can see here I have EXP, I have some in-game currency, and I also have these level up cards, which I'll show you what they do here in a little bit, right? So very straightforward. You've seen idle games like this before. Here is my main character. Here's the Shadow Lash that I picked. Let me zoom in on my girl here a little bit. You see her doing cross slash? So that's my main character. She's going to be running around the game world, defeating enemies, accruing EXP, which turns into that idle EXP that we just talked about. And at any time, if I'm feeling like I'm strong enough to go to the next level, I can choose to fight the boss. I'm fighting this Griffin who doesn't look like any Griffin that I've ever seen. This looks like a a very early Griffin, very chicken-like. But you beat this Griffin, you can go on to the next level, and the higher the levels you push, the better your idle rewards, the more resources you get while you're offline. Very straightforward. So you can see here, we'll let our little main character and our compadre, which we'll talk about here in a second, defeat that Griffin. We move on to the next stage, rinse and repeat, beat up on some enemies, beat the boss, go to the next stage, and keep it moving. Now, one thing I really want to show off here, another game that this company put out, XD Anime Face Global, they put out Ooh La La Idle Adventure, and this is the part that I'm very curious about, because right now I'm on an early access server. I'm literally the only person on the server. It's very lonely. But in the future, when this game globally launches, check out what I think you're gonna be able to do. Invite your friends, your guild, make a party, because right now I have an AI companion. So right now I have a little acolyte. His name is Anarch, which is a total real name. At any time I can just switch him. Let's say I want to bring a Wayfarer to my team. So now I have a little compadre here. There goes the acolyte. He's gone. Why do I keep saying compadre today? It's just a good word. I feel like using it. You can see now I have an archer DPS in the background, licking off volleys, licking off shots, doing his thing. So once again, I'm on the beta server. I'm not on the global launch server. But once this bad boy globally launches, I can absolutely see this feeling like an ooh la la niche, baby. That's actually pretty cool. All right, so that is that. Outside of that, what you can also do is, of course, upgrade your main character. You can see here are my list of skills and passives. So I have 4 skills you can see right here. Shadow Acceleration is one of them. Cross Slash, Wind Demon Spiral, get it out, FG, I'm trying. after image technique. Those are going to be my my active abilities, and then down here I have all my passives, right? So there goes my Shadow Blade Splash, Shadow Cleave, Shadow Assault, Cross Class Mastery, and Scavenger's Feast. Anytime I want to level these bad boys up, all I need to do is collect these little star EXP cards, use those, level up the skills. Eventually you'll hit a point where you need to get levels first. So right now, if I want to upgrade the skill, I need to get to level 35. Currently, I'm only level 32, so that's going to take some time. Nice little quality of life, letting you know exactly which ones can be upgraded. Very, very nice. Upgrade you. And now, basically, for all intents and purposes, our main character is basically maxed out here. So I should be able to pull a few levels here. So let's go back to the journey. Challenge the next boss. Once we get done with these enemies, here comes the boss. He's a bear lord, and we're gonna go ahead and beat him down. So while we're doing some of that, we'll go through a few of the other gameplay modes here as well. So just like in most of these games when they first come out, you're gonna have these rookie trials. So it looks like this rookie trial is gonna be 14 days. So basically do all the things in the game, do all the achievements, get a bunch of rewards, a bunch of summon tickets for pets, all kinds of good stuff, right? So that's going to be something that's going to be awaiting you when you actually play the game on global launch. Outside of that, you also have your journal. This is going to be where your main story achievements are, your actual dailies, your weeklies. Very straightforward. You've seen this before. Complete the required objective, hit claim, get your goodie. Right now, am I done with my dailies? Nah, dude, I still got some more dailies to do. So dailies, weeklies, very straightforward. That's going to be your journal. So we talked about the rookie trials, the journal, the companions. Let's move on over to trials. This is going to be like your auxiliary gameplay modes. And look at this, dude. You see that beautiful start matchmaking button right there? Ooh la la. So let's go ahead and jump on into this gameplay mode. You can see here, this one does require stamina. So even though most of this game can be played like idly and offline, there is some content that does require stamina. So doing this one, first and foremost, we'll take a little bit of stamina. I built an entire team with some AI companions, but do know when the game is launched, you'll be able to make an entire team with your friends, your guild mates, the whole nine. But everyone you see right now, these are just AI companions, baby. So there they go. So this is basically a full 4-party team. You can see here, there's a voice chat, there's microphones. I got everything on autoplay. I can yell, take them down. I didn't bring any healers because I feel like we're good. We don't need any healers. We took a little bit of damage, but we're going to recover the damage as we traverse to the next little area here. So not a big deal. Run up to our main boss over here, this big golem. He's going to get himself a nice little intro here. All right, so here is the final boss of this one. This one should be very easy. You can see the Rune Guardian has 2 life bars. Hopefully we don't need heals. We're taking a little bit of damage. Took some AoE there as well. Oh, hey, hold on. I can press a button. I think I can press something. I think I was supposed to do something right there. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't sure. It looked like something pressable. Oh, big, massive AoE, but we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good here. No heals required, but we might get down to like half HP. So absolutely from this difficulty up, you're probably absolutely gonna need a healer. Like I'm probably like, yeah, look at Hefner. Look at my little tank Hefner. Yeah, my tank is like half dead there. So maybe all the difficulties beyond this will actually take a little bit of a, like a real holy trinity. But for now, we'll go ahead and grab our goodies. We'll spend our stamina. You've seen systems like this before. We got some gloves. We got some booties. You love to see. So that's one of the different gameplay modes there. That's the Rift. You also have the Perilous Trials, which you can also do, check this out, once again with matchmaking or create your own party. So if you have friends, if you have guilds, this is going to be the type of game for you. Once again, there was quite the social aspect that went into Ooh La La that will absolutely, I am certain of it, go into this game as well. So you also have Dragon Bounty that can be match made, Waves of Horror, and then the Recollections of the Final Battle. So as you can see, lots of different auxiliary gameplay modes there. You also have guilds, very straightforward. When you log into your guild, you want to go ahead and water your tree for free. But you can also pay to win with your watering as well. But it gets more expensive, dude. It gets more expensive, man. I ain't trying to spend 50, 100. Ah, dude, my guild's gonna have to get by without me. But there's also a guild expedition as well. So you can see all these bosses that you're going to be fighting. Once again, very straightforward. If you played games of this nature, if you've had guilds in other games, beat up on this boss, help your guild out. You love that. There's also guild quests as well. So as you're doing all this, you're going to be unlocking all these quest achievements that have all of these different milestones that you can get at the very end. So another thing we touched on very briefly was pets. Here are all the pets that I have collected thus far. This is a snowman apparently, but here are all your pets. Now all of these pets currently, at least mine, they're all in baby form. So these pets can actually evolve and get cooler looks as you level them up. So everything that I have right now is just a baby, but I assume you'll be able to get adult pets. That sounds like something else. You get adult pets in the future, you know what I'm saying? So that's the game, right? You have your main journey, your main idle action RPG experience, right? Where your two characters, you and your companion, are gonna beat up on enemies, going from stage to stage to stage, making your idol more and more impressive. You can see here, my EXP/gold is up by 15%, right? So the more stages I push, the better my idle offlineness becomes. So that's gonna be your main part of the game. Then of course you have your main character that you're gonna be working on, upgrading your actives, your passives. You also have additional talents here that there's a lot to show off that I'm not gonna be able to have enough time to show off everything. But this is the very first talent tree that you unlock, and you can see here, I've been going at it. And as you unlock these additional classes, you're gonna unlock more and more talent trees, right? So a quick recap of the game, right? Whether you're online or offline, you're gonna be idling, defeating enemies, getting, EXP gear. The further you push stages, the more effective your idleness is. Very straightforward there. You have a whole host of passives and actives in order to do your job. You can do dungeons with your party, with your guild, with your friends, unlock a bunch of different pets to take them from baby form to adult form. And then the very last thing I want to show you in this game is going to be your camp. Now this camp here is going to house everything else, right? You have your mailbox for checking mail. Good job, FG, you're welcome. You can also summon here as well. So summoning in this game is going to be of two things, right? More moves for your main characters. You can see here the banner attack on this banner is called cross slash, right? So if you want to do summons on this banner, you're going to be summoning for skills. If you go over here, over on this banner over yonder, this is going to be your pet banner. So same exact concept. Instead of summoning for skills, you're going to summon for pets. And we'll let this a full summon animation play out here. Well, let's see what we get. And here we go. We got a bunch of dupes. Come on, dude. Also in this little area, you have your little avatar dress up station here. So you can buy headgear, visage, your hairstyle, facial decor, clothing, weapons, back decor, tail decor, and footsteps. So lots of things to kind of customize your character to make them look different than they look when you first make them in that character creation screen. As far as shops are concerned, not too many. You have your general shop here, your hamster's goods. You have your rift supplies, which I assume are going to take currency from the rifts that you complete, which allow you to buy things out of this shop. And then your friendship shop. So not a lot of currencies, not a lot of shops. So not too bad there. And that will do it, my friends. A nice little look at Go Go Muffin. I want to put on my new gloves here. Hey, dude. I got you. Put on my new little gloves there. Put on my booties. Ooh, dude, I just discovered something that I want to show you. So check this out. The plus 19 on my gloves actually stays as I upgrade gloves. Very, very cool. So don't hold back on upgrading your early gear, because as you can see here, once you go to a new piece of gear, all of your plus 19, plus 20, all of your enchantments are going to go to your new piece of gear. So that is actually pretty nice. And then everything that you don't need, you can just smelt this stuff and use that for bars to upgrade the gear that you have, right? So that is gonna do it. Once again, my name is FG3000. This was a look at Go Go Muffin. If you like what you saw, definitely give this game a download. Follow all of my referral links down in the description below. I'm gonna leave you with the raid content here. So you can see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people all attacking this dragon. And once again, remember, these can be your friends, they can be your guild mates, they can be your enemies, they can even be your mercenaries, like mine right here. It's all good. All right, guys, I am out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.